with the exception that throughout the entire year, he made fun of the dinosaurs, right?
Yes.
He went against the dinosaurs. He never picked Ramon Dino to win the show. To all my Brazilian fans, this is the man who lives in Florida, surrounded by Brazilians, who said, I do not believe in Ramon Dino. You can put as many dinosaurs on my timeline.
Obrigado, prick. So anyway, when I went to Derek Lunsford's gym 2 weeks ago with you, about 4 weeks ago with you, Champs Elysium, St. Pete, Florida, Edjovan Palmero was there, Eduardo Bezerra was there, and training like a beast was Ramon Dino with Derek Lunsford. And I took Ramon aside and had a quiet moment. Thank you very much. And I said, Ramon, I want you to know that the work you have done in the last 3 years, what you're taking to stage, I have no doubt in my mind, will be the best Ramon Dino that ever hit stage. And win, lose, or draw, in which he won, you have to be proud of all that you've done to get here.
I am from Brazil. I was born in São Paulo. I was not poor. I was middle class. I understand Ramon Dino's background. Ramon grew up in a state called Acre, which is in the middle of the Amazon jungle. The young man had no resources. His first diet to turn pro at the Olympia Amateur, his only source of protein was eggs. He never had access to chicken, fish, or steak. He is extremely beloved in Brazil. Why? The poor Brazilian people, and unfortunately there's a lot of us that do not have the means, they relate with him. They go, he is just like us. And Ramon has not changed despite all the success. He has treated every single person the same way as if he was back in Acre, trying to get food, trying to get a job. He has taken some beating, especially from the Brazilian fans who are very passionate. Last year, they thought he could beat Chris Bumstead. He did not show up his best. He was sweating. The Brazilians made fun of him on social media. They accused him of being lazy. They said he'll never win. He took it to heart and he said, I'm going to do my best. And it's hard because, look, the guy never had the structure to handle all this criticism. And he came back and he stormed the stage. This was his best. And he beat an amazing Mike Sommerfeld. And Terrence Ruffin, my goodness, he looked incredible, incredible classic physique.
Chris, were you in the audience or backstage when they announced the winner?
Audience.
Ballistic. People
Crazy.
went ballistic.
And he played up to the crowd. He had some Brazilians on the left, so he made a beeline to them doing a pose down and got them riled up and hit some great shots right in front of me. I thought he was going to win it because he was the bigger man. He was the most complete bodybuilder in the class, and he was at his all-time best. If you put all those things together, when he's already won the Arnold Classic, he already took second in Olympia, how could the judges not pick that? Also, his challengers, what are you going to say? You got Mike Badass Summerfield, that with the extra weight drop, did that have something to do with him being a little bit flatter in the chest and not as big in the upper body? But his lower body was very dominant, I felt. But Ramon Dino improved back, improved legs, improved conditioning, improved quads. Everything was improved. His abs improved. His ab shot was always very dominant in the middle, but nothing really going on the outside. Now the serratus and the obliques, everything was matching. He even hit some crabs, stuck his tongue out, done everything. He came for the title, and he took it.
But what was it about Mike the Badass, Mike Sommerfeld, that kept him out of that top spot? Because looking at him, he was really, really amazing.
Well, he beat Ramon Dino on the front double biceps. I even think Terrence could have beaten Ramon on the front double biceps. I'm sorry.
He was in third on the front double biceps.
I correct myself. Mike Sommerfeld and Terrence Ruffin, they beat Ramon Dino on the front double biceps. Why? Ramon Dino's arms are too prominent, and it makes him look narrow on the lats, right? He already doesn't have the lats. The front double biceps for Terrence is incredible. And I want to give credit to Mike Sommerfeld because, man, the pressure on this kid, and he handled so well. He said, I'm going to respond on stage. and everybody has to shut up. He delivered a second place, just like he did last year. I don't care about all this controversy. He's a great, great bodybuilder. Terrence Ruffin can win the Olympia. If I'm Ramon, I'm like, watch out for Terrence. Because if Terrence was holding just a little bit of water on the back. If Terrence is not with a little bit of water, he can win. Ramon won side chest. He won back double biceps. Man, that Christmas tree was out of the mind. I could not believe the separation on the back double biceps. Abdominals and thighs. His abs were deeper than Sommerfeld and Terrence Ruffin. And in the classic physique pose, which was a pose that he really messed up last year, he won that pose. The kid has improved. He's more experienced. I gotta love what he's done.
Conditioning the glutes within, I feel like like you said, the back double. What about the front double bicep for him is not his strong shot, but I think he can do some other things to improve that. But Terrence Ruffin, man, he is going to challenge because he has the classic shape more so than both of those two guys.
Shout out to Terrence, not just his classic shape, but the classic routine.
My goodness.
Was a clinic.
He played the violin on him?
My goodness.
Oh, that
he
was beautiful.
made history. He made history.
Oh, I was getting the Holy Ghost up there.
Oh, my God.
If you are a young bodybuilder going into classic physique and going out on stage and doing those wrestling moves and those hard things,
that was classic bodybuilding right
physique.
there. That's what we want to see. But he has the talent. He has, man, from head to toe, this kid can pose. I never really seen that type of display of posing in a long, long time, if ever.
80s.
If ever.
If ever. What we named classic after, that was
if ever.
That was stunning.
That's what we were talking. That's what we're talking about.
It could be one of the greatest with Muhammad Makawi's.
Man, he smoked Muhammad Makawi.
This could have been the greatest posing routine of all times.
All time. I give it to him.
Can you do the violin one more time? Oh, Chris Cormier.
And here's the world's smallest.
All right. Shout out, 2 quick shout outs before we go to